Alright, so once again, I don't want to bore you guys. This is for deep thinkers and curious learners. So, the word Negro, what does that mean? Okay, so to the person who has only information um, on this ground zero level, or should I just say level one, they would believe that the word Negro is a word that's used to describe black people during a certain date and time in the mid 90s. I mean not 90s. The mid 19 uh 40s, 50s, maybe even before that. Okay, so the word Negro doesn't even mean a color. Not to the sun it doesn't. The word Negro means need to grow. Need to grow. Now we all need to grow. So who is really a Negro? Well, it's not the fact that we can say that we're all Negroes because we need to grow, but in actuality, the word Negro is for people who need to grow but don't realize that they need to grow. They don't even understand that they need to grow. So it's not a color, it's a lack of understanding, it's a lack of intelligence, it's a person who is like very hard to teach, very hard to learn, very unwilling to learn, old dog, new tricks, incapable of learning, whatever you want to call it. A Negro could be an old man, 95 years old. A Negro could be um, a young kid that still lives with their parents. It's not about a complexion. It's not about a color. That's just a word that they use that they used against people of color to make them feel like they was less of. But because it didn't have the er at the end, and because people didn't understand what the word Negro meant, they started believing that the word Negro actually meant black. No, but the word Negro basically means everything that the word nig means. It's just a less aggressive way. But that's the way they use it. The way that it's meant to be used from the sun is anybody who is lacking the intelligence to know that their purpose is to continue to learn no matter what level they're on. That is a Negro. Some people who don't have color, I've heard them say, "Oh, well, the word nig, that just means ignorant." True. But because of the way that, well, true for here, but because of the way that it was used and it got a bad stigma to it, it don't matter if you calling somebody else that has color or you calling your friend that who doesn't have color. It's basically not a word to really even be used by anybody. It's an insult. But most people understand that. But most people don't understand that the word Negro is also an insult. Need to grow, need to know, Negro. You know, once you know that you need to know, or once you know that you need to grow, if you have any type of sense, you're able to make those changes. But if you think that what you're doing is fine, if you think that where you're at is good, then you are not going to feel like you have the need to grow or the need to know. Therefore, you are a Negro. Once again, this is Mastering Teacher GF checking in and checking out. Peace.